Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lady Scrap. You know your favorite Damu from the West Side Fruits. We got a caller in the building. I don't even know. Are you anonymous?
No. This T from Florida.
Okay, we got T from Florida in the building. And you know, I'm finna pick his brain. Y'all should already know how it's finna go. Some of y'all be thinking y'all know what questions I'm gonna ask, but everybody's not a gang member. I'm not asking everybody gang fucking related questions, y'all. Like, start the people out. We got street entrepreneurs. We got fathers. We got different people. Just stay tuned. So, T, you born and raised in Florida, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What part of Florida?
South Florida mainly, but I got roots in Orlando, Jacksonville, a little small town called Gainesville.
I heard of Gainesville. So,
Yeah.
why don't people talk about Orlando and Jackson like they talk about Miami?
Cause Miami is the mecca of this shit, really, man. Like, it started with Miami.
Okay.
Like, the style, the culture. Like, I'm saying, like, it's not, the end all be all, but, like, we really started, like, really took this shit up for up.
Because I'm like, Tampa got some stuff going on. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
Orlando, Florida,
Yeah.
but it's just not as talked about like Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody from Miami will tell you quick. Like, Miami is not part of Florida. Miami is its own universe, its own
They
world.
do say that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, like, what do they mean? Because LA is Cali. I ain't never
Yeah.
heard nobody say LA is its own. LA ain't California. Or the Bay ain't California. Like, nah, we know we Cali people.
Because it's so different. Like, you got to understand, that's, like you said, that's California. So,
Mm-hmm.
summer everywhere, like, it's been popular. Like, when you have, like, just one city just known for something for so long and been dominating and been doing this and that before everybody else, I guess it's just get that reputation.
But what have y'all been dominating? Help me out real quick.
Oh, some everything. We saw some everything, like with the football.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
most players like come from South Florida, come from Broward or
Mm.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Like you said, not glorifying it, but the drug game. Like
Mm.
that shit came through Miami. All that going through all that BMF shit, like that
Right.
came from Miami niggas. I'm not saying like Atlanta. Atlanta had their own shit. They had their own shit going on popping way, before Miami. But we turned that shit up a lot.
Okay.
Oh
Okay. Y'all, like you said, the Mecca. It started through
yeah.
y'all because of how close y'all is to the waters, to the... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's making sense. So you're not a street dude.
No, not at all. I did what I did, not squeaky clean, but as
Yeah.
far as just being there, no. Mm-hmm.
What made you say, I'm not going to follow them politics, them street politics, and be a part of that?
Greg big ass hands.
Mm.
My daddy, yes, like I was more scared of my daddy than the nigga in the street. Like my
Okay.
daddy taught me how to fight, so I can fight a nigga. Like if you want to get it on, you do that. Like that ain't a problem.
Right.
I ain't so not street. Like if you try me, I'm a man. I'm gonna stand up as that. But I just had him in my life, man, and I appreciate it.
Okay, so
Real
that's your
too.
hero.
Yeah, that's my nigga. That's my nigga.
Come on, that's my nigga. I love that.
Yeah,
What makes a man a man? Because you say, I'm a man.
yeah. Being authentic, being yourself. Understanding yourself, learning yourself, being able to take care of your responsibilities. It's just so much of being a man. It really is, man. It's a lot. It takes a lot. You make it look easy because everybody think they can be a man, especially a black man. I ain't got
Mm-hmm.
nothing against other community, but
Right.
it takes more to clothes and have effect. Like, especially as a black man, this black man shit is ain't nothing easy about it. I don't care where you're from. Being a black
Okay.
man is something. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any kids? Or a kid?
No, none at all.
Why not? You said it like you ain't finna have none either.
And not, you see the prices of shit going up, girl. These people ain't playing. You got to have some money to raise these damn children. But to answer your question, again, my dad, like, I guess I was at my prom in before I went to my prom, my homeboy gave me a condom. My
Okay.
dad came in the room, fixed my tie and all that stuff, and he seen it. He was like, "Boy, you fucking?" I looked at him like, "No, he didn't say that." He said, "What was this for?" I say, what's the man gave it to me just in case. He was like, okay. Tell me why this man went to the computer, typed in the STD or whatever, and showed me what can happen or what this is and all this stuff here. And ever since then, that shit scarred me.
Oh
I was like, if I ain't
no.
got a kingdom, I'm not doing it. Like, I can name like 3 or 4 times out of the head unprotected sex.
Oh shit.
Out of all my yeah, seriously. Like, it's like, if we ain't got a condom, nah, we can't do it, sweetheart. Hell no.
You said
That
I'm
shit
not
scarred me.
sticking my finger in there. Fuck all of
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Uh, we got to
That
figure that
is funny.
out.
You said the
Yeah.
visual, it made you a believer. You said, oh, okay.
I'm telling you, man, look here. Look here, like, hey,
That
what's
is
that? Why is that
funny.
looking like that? Like, yeah,
You are the only child or you have sisters?
I have sisters and brothers. I'm the second oldest. It's E, then me, then my sister, Nene. No, it's 5.
It's
I'm
these
tripping.
names. Come on, don't
What?
forget.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, I'm big tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping with my big brother.
don't
It's
forget, because as soon
Eric.
as you tell them to listen to this,
Yeah,
they gonna be
man.
like, hold on now, wait a minute
Yeah.
now.
For real, I'm tripping hard. It's my brother Eric. Yes, my brother Eric, he first, I'm second. My sister Nene, then my
Okay.
sister Trina, then Greg.
Okay.
He the baby. Yeah.
So Pops had this birds and bees conversation like with all of them like this, or you don't know?
Now see, Eric, he got his. We share the same mother, so I don't know about him.
Okay.
Me and Greg, again, like we got the same daddy, but he got his own mother. Eric got his own father, so like I
Okay.
said, I really don't know about them two. I grew up with my sisters.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting because I'm like, damn, did he scare everybody straight? That was like
He
that.
do like, and the thing is, it's a no holds barred with him. Like with my
Okay.
girl, like he go harder on them niggas than me. Like I don't know what. I guess because he knew, like being a female in this world is not easy. Man. So like he'll like buckle down. Like he understood like what could go on. Like if you hold a child too close, like what can happen. So he really didn't do that. He always been like, hey, this can happen. Like with me, I like money. When I was a young, I love money. And his thought was, this nigga do anything for some money, So
Okay.
he'll think I'll be stealing and all this stuff, and he want to know where it come from. But like he talking to us, cut grass, anything, wash cars, all that. So I guess I saved a little too much for him, and he found it. When I found it, like I said, I just put shit anywhere. So he counted, he's like, where you getting this from? I'm like, cutting grass and all that stuff. So, but he always taught me, like, man, like, the shit that can happen if you do sell drugs, or if you do go out there and gang bang, if you do this and that. He was never like, oh, no, don't do it. No, you can't do it. He was like, nigga, don't call this house if you get locked up. Don't have them niggas come shooting at me, because the first person I'm coming to is you. Like, don't have that shit. I got to take care of your mama and your sisters. Now, if you go out there and do that, make sure you're a man to take care of yourself. I'm
That
telling you
makes
shit that
sense.
can happen. You want to get, you're going to die. So, that's up to you, man. And that's what I respect him for. He never tried to hold me. He was like, if you going to do it, hey, beat me to the top of that shit. Make sure you have your shit right. Do what you can
Oh
do.
yeah, just be
And
genuine all around.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense. But I was asking about the sisters though. You said he was harder on them, or they.
Yeah.
So I'm like, in what
Oh,
way?
yeah.
They was cutting grass too? Like, what you mean?
Yeah, man, get out there. Like, the thing, like, when he taught us, you're never too big for something. Don't never
Okay.
get too big to do something. You're never too big. You got to feed yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Don't never be too big on handouts. Ask somebody. Don't get too comfortable with that shit. Don't get too comfortable with that, because nothing good come out of that.
Okay.
Like,
So it was just tough love all around then.
yeah, that's just who he was, because the way he grew up. Like you
Right.
said,
That
like
makes
he grew up,
sense.
his grandparents raised him. Like his mom didn't raise him. His dad went in his life, so he was, up under them, and he seen how hard it was with them. So he really had to do for himself, because they was real older.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
he
you would
just had to.
recommend it, tough love. You would, like, tell people that they should instead of that gentle parenting shit they got going on these days.
Yeah, to an extent,
Okay.
because as hard as he was, I wish he was a little softer. I wish he was,
In what
because
way?
the hugging shit. Greg don't do
Oh,
the hugging
okay.
shit.
Okay.
That touchy feeling, like, nah, all right, my guy, cool, we all right, straight, like, we get into it, we don't speak for a while. He's not finna call and call and call and call and call. You gonna call one time. Hey
Okay.
man, That shit over with, man. Come smoke one with me. Chill and all that. Before all that, hugging and kissing and all that. No, we ain't doing that, Tim. We ain't doing that. So
And
I wish
you're
it was just more.
saying you wanted a little more endearment, a little more nurturing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
yeah. I got smaller when I was smaller, yeah. You know, because I seen other people fathers do it. And I'm not saying he was, he didn't hug me at all, but like fathers just all the time. Like,
Right. You
nah,
just wanted a little
yeah, we're
more.
not doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a little
we cool.
more. I
Yeah.
get you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's interesting to hear a male say, to hear it come from a male, because they always feel like that's too sensitive or it's just not shit heard of. You know what I mean? It's kind of taboo. So yeah, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause that's saying if you was to have a son, you would treat him slightly differently. You would be a little more nurturing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely. Like I know how that shit feel. I know how it feels. So,
Mama, can you not
uh,
right now, please? Please, pretty please. Thank you. BBL or natural?
natural. Ain't nothing like the real thing.
You've been with a BBL?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
I'm just
explore
saying you
like
can't
far as
knock it
being
if
with
you
each
ain't
other now.
tried it.
Huh?
I was saying you can't knock it if you ain't tried it.
True, but still ain't nothing like the real thing though. Like you can copy, but no, it ain't nothing like it, man. Like that shit, like it has to be done right. Cause if it ain't done right, that shit don't look right. It don't feel right. It ain't right. That's it. I know what I'm getting. So
The way it's popular these days, I didn't know it mattered.
yeah, I don't know who told you that, but don't believe that bullshit. It does matter. I guess because everybody, it does matter. Yeah, it matters. I guess everybody's just trying to follow a trend, man. Like people don't understand what they get themselves into. They just see this on TV or their homegirl got it or they know somebody that got it. Oh girl, he got it. Oh girl, she got a BBL. I'm gonna go get me one. And don't know shit about it.
That's a
Don't
fact.
know.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Cause it's not just take the fat here, put it there. It be a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
going on that people just don't be caring about. They
Yeah.
be so lazy with. So yeah, I get you. All right. He said he's natural. He want the natural. Show me some stretch marks, all of that. That's cool.
What? All that cute little tiger track. I don't mind it.
That's out of control.
I don't mind it.
You ever teabag someone?
You the whole phone, man. You ain't bullshit. You all the way with it. Okay.
I'm saying, you ever teabag somebody?
No, I didn't. I have. Mm-hmm.
Is that on the list?
Now it depends on what position you're talking about now. Me laying down and she, hands her a candle, yeah, but far as like standing up, nah. Not
Right. I'm like, standing up is the teabag. What you describing?
yeah.
How can you lay down
Yeah.
and teabag somebody?
Yeah.
That's
Hey, but
possible. I didn't know that was possible.
that's what you doing her do, she, go down there and do that, yeah. But
While
I
you
see what you're
laying
saying.
down.
Yeah, it's two different. Yeah, you laying down. Yeah, it's two different things. I understand. Yeah, you're right. Two
Yeah, I'm
different things.
like,
Yeah.
man, hold
That's why I
on.
said no.
Now I got the visual. I'm like, man, come on.
Yeah.
You got to start us out with that. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty and respect. Respect.
Why is
No,
that?
no loyalty. But if you loyal to something, you respect it automatically.
You think
And you
so?
don't want to disrespect it. Yeah, because you don't want to disrespect it. If you're loyal to somebody, you know what lines not to cross. Because anybody that can disrespect me, I ain't got to pay attention to them. But if they respect me, of course they're going to be loyal.
I ask this question a lot, and then sometimes I reword it or whatever. And it's always interesting to hear how people feel like you can't be betrayed, because that's what that boils down to. They be going for the loyalty and be feeling like the loyalty, automatic respects comes with it. And like stereotypically, right hand motherfuckers don't be loyal. They just be putting up a facade. Like the loyalist person be taking the head honcho out.
But see, that's not respect. That's not loyalty. Because see, the thing is with words, people have their experiences or whatever, and people use those words and they think that's what they know. the truth always gonna be the truth. Love is always gonna be love. So you can use a word and say that's what it is. That don't change the meaning though, because that person didn't show, that emotion, didn't show you loyalty.
Right.
No, loyalty has always been loyalty. It's just the motherfucker that dealing with. He didn't have real. He said he had it. He didn't show it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, it takes the betrayal to happen for you to realize that they wasn't loyal. It happened to Scarface. It happened to The Godfather. It happened in Goodfellas. Like,
yeah,
they be right there looking loyal for years with an S.
Looking loyal, yeah. But if you pay attention, like I said, you're not wrong. I'm not debating you, like saying that you're wrong. But like I said, you have your experiences, so I'm not saying you're wrong. You're not wrong, because that do happen. That does happen.
Mm-hmm.
But something for me, like how I say, I can read people a little bit, and I think everybody got that ability. To read people. Like, you can feel like you get a vibe from a motherfucker. Like, you say too much, do too much. It's certain things people do and say to let you know, I ain't fucking with that. I'm cool on that. You got that, bro. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. How do you feel about men having makeup artists?
For what? I don't.
Come on, for what?
I can't. A makeup artist for what? I don't. Okay, now I'm saying you're in front of the camera, you're acting in Hollywood,
Okay.
That comes with the territory.
Okay.
But, you got to look good on camera, that sells. But as far as walking around, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. I don't understand. It's just my opinion. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't brought up like that. Now, I know what it is. I do have family members that's that, but
that's what? You talking about that's that. That's what?
That's what I think of, like, damn, I don't want to, offend nobody, but like I said, the gay community, like, I think of, like,
right. That's how you not offend. Just say gay. You get to saying punk, fairy, faggot, and all of that, then it's like, you're disrespectful. So if he's gay, if they're gay, just say gay.
They're gay, like, I say they're gay, like, I say they're gay. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
But you're saying,
but then again, you can't.
You're saying the actors and actresses, that's okay. Well, as far as actors, forget the actresses. It's actors, it's okay.
Yeah. So they got, look good for the camera.
Okay, so entertainment, period. Musicians.
Yeah. You got to do what they do on camera. So.
Now, what if they're not working, though? They done just woke up and felt like, you know what? I like how my face be looking with the makeup. I'm only going to the grocery store, just going and hook me up. That's not acceptable to you, for you, in your opinion. Okay. That should be work only.
You do that. That's part of your life. If you're doing that, that's part of your life.
Come on, it's part of your life. People are vain, T. That's the thing.
True.
I'm just saying, Just saying, before y'all get to biting his head off, these are his opinions. Y'all know that. This is his perspective. He feel how he freaking feels. That's that. What does love look like to you?
What does love look like? Understanding, compassion, some type of mercy, teaching, I guess just, again, back to that word I already said before, being authentic, just being, real with you, with yourself and with that person, and having understanding.
All right. What would you do if you found out your baby mother was letting your 5-year-old give people waxes?
See, that's that crazy shit. Why?
This is a true situation, though. I'm just saying.
No, that ain't
this
cool.
This is a real hustle for a 5-year-old out here, She out here waxing people.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy. No, we ain't doing that. We got to have a talk. We got to find something. If she want to work, if she want to do something, she want to make money, and I understand from that. If she's trying to teach her, I understand where she's coming from, but giving people waxes at folk, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, adults. The little girl was waxing adults.
No, that ain't cool at all.
Look it up, people, if y'all want to know where I got that from. I'm just saying. 5-year-old giving a wax. It was a thing. It was a real freaking thing.
How
Is
the hell?
Yeah, and I don't know, I don't know, world that's listening. I don't know if the mother was an esthetician or something. I don't know what made the little girl start getting into waxing. I don't know. I didn't even dig
Yeah,
deep. I seen the headline and was like, oh, yeah, that's a good question. So here we are.
yeah,
That's just, hey, my eyebrow went up. But would you let a divorced man give you advice, like relationship advice?
yeah. Because everybody have you can learn from any and everything, man. It's just what you decide to pick up from it. He can tell me some what not to do or what he wish he couldn't have did, wouldn't have did if he would led up to his divorce. So you can learn from everybody. I would.
Okay. You're not opposed to it. I like that. People be so quick to cut a person off because they feel like, well,
Yeah,
they're divorced, they're single,
yeah.
they're not in a relationship. They just, I don't
You
really
know,
see people that are like successfully in relationships giving advice, just willingly feeling like that's my job. If y'all get what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10, the person with the advice isn't happily married or happily dating. They have went through whatever they went through and they know what they're looking for. So don't knock them just because their experience wasn't what you expected. Because shit,
facts.
your parents wasn't together. Not you, T. You know what I mean? But like for the people,
Yeah.
we don't have too many examples of the Huxtables. You know what I mean? Of fucking
Mm-hmm.
Carl Winslow and whatever the wife name was. You know what I mean? Just like them examples of
Yeah.
that structure. So we can't be getting mad at people that didn't went to school and didn't learn
Mm-hmm.
from whatever they didn't learn from. Trials and tribulations, like we saying.
Yeah.
What you do for a living, T?
Drive trucks.
Come on, you truck driver.
How you said it like that? Don't do it like that. God damn.
Cause
Don't
I'm
do it
finna
like
take it
that.
there. So you be soliciting the lot lizards.
Oh God, no. First of all, let's go ahead and wind that back. I drive interstate. I'm not on the road.
Okay,
I
look at the
drive a truck for myself.
stereotype people. He said,
Yeah.
no, that's them cross country. Them cross country people was doing all of that. He
Yeah,
not
what
doing
they
that.
do, man, they be all the way with it. I don't blame you. You got that pressure put up on you. Hell,
That
if you
pressure.
want to take it off, you want to take it off. Do what you got to do.
What's the difference though? You on the road? I mean, pressure is pressure, no?
Facts. No, I'm agreeing with you. Now, if
Okay.
that's how I feel about it, do what you got to do. Just be safe with it. That's all. Don't get caught up with it. Yeah, don't get caught up with that thing it's on you. So,
Because I'm sure
yeah,
you
just
see
be
them,
safe.
whether you cross country or not. You
A
go to
lot. Yeah. Hell yeah. You ain't
what is
even got
that,
to
the
be.
Loves?
Oh,
They got the quick trips, the Loves and all of that. I know. You got to see them lot lizards.
yeah, yeah. All the time. All the time. Doing what they do. Some approach you. And they will approach you. Like, they're aggressive. They will hey, I got this for sale. You buying?
Oh, shit.
You know what you're doing? Yeah. They'll let you know straight up and down. But that's one thing I respect about women in that life. The honesty.
Okay.
Are real when, rapping about it or they heard it in the song. Like, I'm talking about like a real step down home. Like, hey, this is what I do. I'm selling this for this. What's up? You're looking at your buying. What? Now, I respect that. Like, you have to respect that to a certain extent. She's not wasting your time. She's not wasting your money. She let you know
Right.
what you're going to get. And that's it. I respect that.
Yeah, that's good customer service. When you put it like
So,
that,
yeah.
I get you.
Yeah,
Who
that's all
came
it
up
is.
with the name Lot Lizard? Though? Like, where the fuck did that come
I don't
from?
know where that came from. That's been around forever.
It
Lot lizard.
has. It really has for
Yeah.
the truckers, though. Like, that only applies to them.
Yeah.
That
That
is
shit been around
funny. The
forever.
fucking lot lizards. Y'all look it up. Give me the comment. What the fuck is a lot lizard? Let's define that. Cause I'm not finna look it up right now. We just need to know what the fuck a lot lizard is. But
I
how did
guess
you
because I guess the gas station they used to call them lots. I guess it's just gas.
right.
They call them like whatever. Women. I guess whatever man had when he was doing what he was doing. He seen them. He called the lizard or I don't know how it went, but I'm
It
guessing.
gotta be how they staking the lot
Yeah,
out, how they in the lot, slithering around,
yeah,
walking around. I can't.
yeah. That's it. I'm telling you, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it
So
gotta have something to do with all of that.
hell, boy, they wild. Hell,
What
boy,
made you start driving trucks though? How'd you get into that?
the money, the money. Cause I'm working for my company. I ain't gonna say their name, but I work for this company
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
I just got tired. Yeah, I just got tired of the warehouse thing. So
Okay.
I was like, if they're going to try to trucks, it pays more. So one plus one is
And
two.
and you are in state, so it's just better. Cause cross country ain't no joke. I literally thought about
At
driving
all.
trucks, and I don't want to do the cross country thing at all. I don't want to be in
Yeah.
nobody's extreme weather conditions dealing with this truck.
At all.
I don't care if I
At
checked
all.
on it or not. Like anything can happen. Like just no.
For real.
Like I don't want to be in nobody's hail storm, goddamn snowstorm, and I'm from
For
fucking
real.
California. What? No. Like that's crazy. That is crazy. You got a
Yep.
message for the youth?
Take your time. Take your time, man. Whatever you do, don't rush. Please don't rush to get older. It's bullshit. They lying. They are lying
Not
about
as
it. Oh,
bullshit. What's bullshit?
yeah. Getting older, like it just is. Cause you know how as a kid, you just wanted to get older. Just to do certain things, just to drive or to go out, just to stay out a certain time. But they don't understand the part about the paying bills, the everyday struggle. The kids don't understand, so that's what I mean by that.
Okay. Okay. What's the craziest thing your parents had you believing as a kid?
Most craziest thing. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of crazy stuff.
Give me one, cause I can name
If you
something right now.
some old country shit, if you sweep your feet or whatever, you'll get into a car wreck or some shit like that. You got to spit on the broom.
The spit.
Uh,
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, you got to spit on
What about the
Yeah, you
eating the
got to spit on
watermelon seeds? A whole watermelon finna be in your fucking stomach growing. Just all the
Oh
like
my
just
God.
why did they tell us that? Why did
And
they
then
have us believing that? Don't eat the watermelon seeds. We ain't got no dirt
telling
in
you,
us or nothing, and we just believing that this watermelon is finna grow in our body.
stretching you out all day. You looking at your
What?
stomach all in the mirror, like, what the
You
hell?
didn't,
When this
you
gonna
about to
come? What I gotta
choke
do?
and hyperventilate. You didn't try to get the seed up because you didn't accidentally chewed on the seed, thinking you
God
finna fucking
damn.
die. They just had us so fucked up as kids. Like
I'm telling you, man.
shit is crazy. Who the fuck told them that? Spit on the broom.
See, they parents. They parents. That generational shit. They parents told them, and then they people told them. And they got, and whoever they was, got it from somewhere. So, generational thing, I think.
Okay, but when you were little, T, what did you want to be? Because I know it wasn't a truck driver or a warehouse.
At all. A detective. A
You want
detective. Good.
you
Growing up in Miami, man, it's a lot of
a
shit going on.
detective? I would have never thought you was gonna say that.
Yeah. Oh yes, man. When you see them jump out in the car with their suits, they dress different. They're not dressed like police officers. They telling him to go handle that, you handle that. They were just giving directions and all that stuff. I didn't know it was a detective then, but later on I figured out, who the guy was.
Yeah.
Especially the stuff like with the jury on and all that there. Telling the
Come on,
police
he was
look
a
for that
fly
harass us every day.
detective.
Yeah, motherfucker harass us every day. The cop, he telling this motherfucker, hey, you go over there, you handle that. Hey, you
And
call
you
that
seen
person.
black ones, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that's
See,
the
yeah.
thing. Oh yeah.
I could picture a lot of white detectives. I can't just off the rip picture the black training day Denzel looking detectives. I'm sure we had them. You know what I mean? But just me as
Oh
a
yeah.
kid, like how your perspective is in Florida, no. That's interesting. And why you didn't follow that? We needed you out here on the law.
He got distracted. Thinking, like South Florida's big in football. So
Okay.
that's our thing. You out in the street, or you finna run that pig pen. You gonna do one or the other. But I was trying to chasing that. He ended up where I wanted to. So
Didn't even think about going to the law. You said, all right,
at all,
fuck that. I'm done. Sports is out.
for real.
Let me do something else. My body tired. I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
No harm, no foul. Well, that was T from Florida, y'all. You like it.
Mm-hmm.
You comment on it. You like my shit? Subscribe to it. Follow up. It's the
Please.
HoodChick podcast on all podcast platforms. You want to let me interview you? You got somebody for me to interview? You feel like they got a good story to tell? HoodChicks35@gmail. HoodChicks35@gmail. I don't know why y'all be acting like I got a lisp or like I don't speak too clear. But when I get to talking shit, that's so hurt. It's crazy to me, T. Like, it's crazy how they understand the cursing, but not nothing prior to.
Understand what they want to understand. That's what that is.
Say that. They hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. I'm saying thank y'all. Thank you, T.
Anytime. Anytime.